What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I had some little bit of internet issues, I guess, as far as for today. So I'm hoping this thing will hold up for us. Yeah. So far, everything seems to be fine. I guess as far as welcome in there, Racer Batman coming in there first. Yeah, it's another. I don't know what we call this today. I guess as far as it's kind of a Mad Monday. I guess as far as because there's quite a bit of weather going out there today. It's very cold, trying to stay warm. Hope everybody does stay warm out there. Because at first, if you're dealing with this, like I am here in the 43rd latitude, got all our vets out here. Trying to remember where we left off as far as last time. Do we got any project cars in the? We do. So we got the C8, and we want to fix up here and the Continue. So yeah, we got these two here flip cars. Let's go ahead and pull these out right away. Let's move that to the garage. That'll work. Kyler's welcome in there. How we doing today? Yeah, we'll get our flip car out here. I guess as far as to have something to work on. It definitely needs a bath. So it looks like it's orange, based on what we can see of the color. Good to hear that you're doing good there, Kyler, as well as hope everybody else is. It's been kind of a wild Monday, I guess, as far as so far. I can't even think of a word. It's just it's been all over the place today. Internet issues. It's very cold out. Trying to stay warm. Yeah. So we need to go to the car wash. That's what we needed to do. Lost my train of thought there. My head's been I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I guess as far as it's kind of wild today. So let's do car wash. Give this thing a bath and really find out, I guess, as far as what color this is. I want to say it's probably a metallic orange or metallic something or other. Let's find out here. So it looks like the front bumper, yep, it is like a metallic orange, like a tangerine. It's almost a similar color like I had on, when I used to have a Chevy Sonic. They called it Inferno metallic orange. Kind of what this reminds me of. So it looks like it's got a newer front end. Definitely feel like this thing is probably not going to start. Oh, this was the turbo? Yeah. Yeah, was this the turbo one? Yeah, this is the turbo. Alright, cool. It's missing the turbos on it from what we can see there. So, definitely not going to start on that regard. So let's go do the interior too while we're at it. How we doing there, Jack? Nah? We all been up to today? Hopefully some more mechanicking. Okay. Let's get this over to lift A. Oh yeah. So, we know this thing is not going to start, so we'll probably go ahead and I don't think I've got any turbos. Yeah, it's missing everything in turbos and all that. Oh wait, oh they are here. So you got the turbos on there. I was looking at it wrong. Okay, so let me see what is missing on this thing. So we're missing the fuel rails. We're missing ignition coil. Let's see if we can get the stuff on here that is missing. It's definitely missing an ECU type A. Let me double check and make sure I have none of these in the warehouse. So ECU. What do we got in the way of ECUs? We got no ECUs, okay. What about ignition coils? So I do have an ignition coil. 4 of them. I don't know how I got 4 of them, but okay. Oh, I only needed 1. Put that one back. What else did I need? So ignition coil besides the ECU. What else was it missing here? Double check. So we're missing that guy. Let's put him in. Fuel rails. So I got any fuel rails? Let's see if we got any fuel rails. Oh, I do have some fuel rails. So let's do these two. You can grab them both. Good deal. Fuel rails. Let's put those in. And looks like we need a cover on that side. I guess as far as for that head. We're due. So are we missing? Fuel filter, starter. I do have a starter. I need a fuel filter though. Buy one of those. Oh, I do have the ECU on the... Okay, we'll leave that on there. Must have been from another time. Starter. We got one of those in the warehouse. We got plenty of those. I've been stealing those in the barns. And go to the barns. Starter. Plenty of starters. V8 and all that. Cool. Put that in. We're gonna see if we can get this thing started anyway. Excuse me there, box. Let's see. Starter. It's on this side. Okay, we need one of those covers. Okay, let's get one of those. Those aren't too expensive. Okay. So other than the exhaust there and the ECU, we got everything on the engine. Let's go ahead and get these. Guess we're gonna have to take care of that exhaust too. We got missing one fuel tank, I see. Missing one fuel tank. We'll get that underneath there. We'll get the exhaust and the fuel tank as far as taken care of in one fell swoop. We're going to do some tests on this thing and see what's wrong with it. Rims definitely need some help there. So this car, just to confirm here, was a barn find. A little bit rough shape, I guess, as far as for being in the barn, if I do say so myself. Right now, we're just in a cold snap. Roll it. We're trying to get this one rolling, that's for sure. Yeah, we're definitely trying to get it running. So we need... What do we need here? So we need this here. That's all one piece, okay. And that one there. Alright, let's go get those. Anyway, we'll leave those off there for now. So it's not in the tuning shop or in the regular stores. I don't know what's going on with that exhaust. Alright, so we got all that in there. Can we do some tests on her? Let's see here. See if it'll let us do some tests on her. Engine needs to be complete. So what are we missing? We only got all the plugs with the covers are on there. Okay. Let's go back around here like this. So probably need ECU. That should just allow us from doing a test, but we just need clips. We are missing one clip. Yep. So let's get a clip. Let's go to the store, get ourselves a clip. Yeah, we'll leave that on the list there for that exhaust, or for now. Okay, let's see if that's good. Okay, can we do a test on it now? Nope. So, okay. What else are we missing? So we got the clip. You know, that's one of the usually critical ones, I guess, as far as that are usually. So we got all our idlers and stuff on here. Yep, we're missing an idler. Let's get that. It's all the little small stuff, probably. Idler. Gotta check all the little things. Yeah, I was at that time too. Probably an oil filter. Yep, let's do that right away too. I think that will make it not. It ain't got no gas in it. Definitely ain't got no gas in it yet, I don't think. Not in this condition. So let's put the oil filter on the bottom. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like it's got any gas in it. Alright, so let's go that. So, we do need this pipe too, on top of that. Would that cause that not to... Try something here. So let's do this pipe. So that's that one. So that one comes up. Put that one in. Alright, does that come up in here now? That's still not coming up. Yeah, I don't know why that one's not coming up. For that, those exhausts. It's on the list. I wonder if I can get it. Let me do it this way. That's gonna bug me. Rear exhaust section. Release. So let's do this. We'll go to exhaust. So I'm wondering if it is an issue of not being able to buy it if the part isn't physically on the car already. That's what I'm wondering. I think the ones on that one that we just pulled off the rollback, those were already there. So I didn't need to buy them, right? So it's, I wonder if that's the deal there. That's kind of weird, but whatever. So we need an ECU. We're gonna have to get ourselves an ECU because we don't have one in the warehouse. Let's go here. Oh, we need to go to the electronics store. I'm gonna take that off then, since we can't seem to buy them. Definitely needs an ECU. We want to at least get it running. So, oh, maybe missing a fuse or two in there as well. All right, cool. Get that in. All right, what are we missing in here? Maybe just the cover? No, looks like we're missing this guy. All right, we'll put that on the list. Missing one of those. And the cover. Simple enough. Well, apparently they had to take a relay off this and didn't bother to put the cover back on when they had it in the barn. Alright, only other thing we need is that other fuel tank. That's a fuel tank. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Okay, so we need this guy. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it off on this one because we're just flipping it. But if it requires a DLC, I guess as far as then, this is going to have to stay off there because we don't have the DLC. Okay, so there's that tank. Now this one's not the one that requires the fuel pump. This one does. Fuel pump. We're missing that one anyway, so let's go ahead and put this one in. I'm not going to worry about replacing that tank, I don't think. Yeah, it's very toasty. Okay, so there's all that. So other than that exhaust on there, I think it's pretty well good. Let's see if we can do some tests on her now. Got all the particulars in there. Whoa. Okay. Test time. Engine can't be started. No, I know I got the starter on it. I was missing a battery. Probably missing a battery, which is going to be up front. Because we did put the starter on it. It is right there. Cool. So it's probably missing a battery. We gotta check these fuses here too, now that I think of it. What are you missing on this fuse panel? Just the cover. Get the cover on this one. Nope, gotta go this way. Okay, slap that puppy on. So it is missing a servo. We're gonna need this tank. Does missing a battery. Let's get this guy ordered up. Just getting all the particulars. Doing the bare minimum, trying to anyway. It's got both radiators, so it's missing their fan shrouds. Let's get a battery for this thing. Plenty of batteries in the warehouse. Clear that out of there. We got a few 3-star. We're gonna need a servo. I guess we're gonna use a 3-star. One servo left. Okay. Is that's do we still have that on our list? I do. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that on the list. That's good. Very good, very nice. Let's put these in. Servo, 3-star. The only ones we have, so let's put this battery in. I want to fix up the. Looks like we need a module. Get herself a module out of the warehouse. Oh yeah. Got one pump and enough modules. A cool deal. Oh, what did I do that for? Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Part mount, put that module on. I think the pump looks okay. Alright. Now we've got this fan shroud. I'm going to take off this radiator. We don't have any coolant in it, so we're good there. That's definitely in rough shape. I might have one of those, 2 of these in the warehouse. Let's double check here. Radiator is. Let's see what we got here. What do we got for radiators? We got 1. We'll take that. We'll take it. You don't have to buy another one though. So we have 1 and we'll buy 1. So here, give me one of those. Radiator. Okay. Okay, so radiator. Brand new. And we need to get the fan stuff. So we need 2 of those, 2 sets of those. Alright, cool deal. Let's go here. 2 of these, 1 for each radiator. And then don't forget the fans. Gotta have fans. So we need this guy, 2 of those. And also this guy. 2 as well. Cool deal. Don't split it together. Maybe? There we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Cooling stuff is in. So, that seems to be all complete. Let's see if we can do some tests on it now. Come on, be good to me. Can't be started. What the heck, man? So we know the fuses are... Battery. Now, let's do electrical tests just to see if it might be just some bad fuses and relays. Could very well be. Oh yeah, so we got the throttle. Throttle's bad. Got a relay that's red. That might definitely keep it from now on the starter. Definitely. This guy. And cover. Okay. So, throttle was bad on this too, so let's check that throttle out. Yeah, that throttle does look bad. You do look bad. Alright, so we'll get a new throttle. I do have one in the warehouse. Sweet. Let's get the one out of the warehouse. Slap this on there. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of troubles. Throttle. We have, let's get one of these, will work. Sweet. Got a few of them in there to choose from. Probably from a lot of swaps that we did on the performance throttle as opposed to just the standard. Alright, let's see. After we put this in here, let's see if we can get this thing tested at least. There we go. Alright, we got the bare minimum in there at least, then we need to get her tested. Yeah, this engine's definitely not happy. She's not happy at all. Oh my. Oh my. And one of these we definitely don't have already built in the warehouse. We definitely have to rebuild this thing. So the OBD. We already did the electrical test, but I'll do it again. It gets as far just to confirm what fuses and relays we did replace. So we got at least a sparkulator, a couple sparkulators that are bad. Ignition coil. We put the one good one in there. Yep, we got the one good one in there. Do a fuel pressure test. We did put a pump in it. Pump in the fuel rails, that's right. Yep, so that's brand new. Alright. So, where we're at, we'd have to completely rebuild the engine. Racer Batman must have found that slippery spot on the floor. Just make sure you put some kitty litter down against the fire so that don't happen. I don't have an engine built, so what we'll have to do is pull this engine out. And we'll go from there. Now that we've been able to determine to get the proper test on her. Maybe we can kind of tell, I guess, as far as from the look of it, it looked pretty bad, but just to kind of consume there. Hobbit trying to blow it up. Yeah, I almost feel like I want to blow this one up. Put on there, Hobbit. That's some nasty oil in there. Alright, let's do that. Let's go like that. Whoop. And pull her out. Rip it off like a band-aid. Alright, let's get this over here. And let's get her on the stand, and let's get a better look at it. Wow, yeah. Rough shape, rough shape. Yeah, get on that raffle there while it's out there, folks. Okay, let's start dismantling. Get down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah, so we did have some ignition coils that were bad. We'll probably have to replace a lot of those. I got a few of them still left in the warehouse. Just keep that in mind. Okay, engine block is good to go. Alright, sweet. Nice. Let's go get these fixed up. And of course the block. Nice. Alright, let's get that back on the stand. We're not done asking it some questions. Block. Crank. That's good. Sweet. Off to a good start. We're going to get a whole new set of pistons and rings. Now, how are we doing? We shouldn't have any green parts left in here. Other than the starter. That's fine. Alright, we're good. We got some things to fix up here on the rear end of the car. Let's see what we got here. How deep do you want to go with this here? So it looks like everything's here. I might just leave this the way it is. I think I might just do that. As far as it being a flip, I don't think we've got anything missing, and nothing looks bad. I might remachine this rotor. Well, if I do one rotor, I'll have to do both, I guess. Probably put some new brakes, get some new pads on there, freshen it up. That might work. Got these all remachined. Got some new pads, put that new bearing in. Make it kind of halfway decent, right? Okay, freshly machined rotors, new pads. Not gonna be able to put that exhaust on there apparently. Kind of a bummer. Kind of want to fix up that cylinder, I guess. Let's go fix up the calipers and the cylinders. A little bit of a refurbish job on the brakes. There we go. Ready to put that new module in there, so make them all fresh and clean. There we go. Let's get the other side. Okay, we didn't take the hub out or the wheel bearing out of that one, so we're good there. What else have we got in the engine bay here? So probably need to do filter. Let's check this filter out. Take the clips off. We had to buy one new clip. Okay, let's get that put back in. Tough crowd, I suppose. So let's do base. That filter's still in good shape. Ooh, that cover's not though. Let's get a new cover. I think that one had a crack in it or something. Okay, I think all of our clips are fixed up. Besides that one, that was already good to go. Okay. Pretty good to go in there. So we already got the engine off. Nope, let's pull this off. And let's get her put back in. Fresh engine rebuild. It'd be nice in the green. Install. 96% based on some of the parts that reused. See some of the parts there we did reuse. Still in good shape. So still relatively a green build. Green build. Alright, let's do this back. So engine's back in there. Sweet. Let's get the bottom end buttoned up. That trans mixer back in. Nice and fixed up. Yeah, so I don't think we did too bad, I guess, as far as with the purchase of this one. We got it for 93. Yeah, so the engine was actually in good shape. So probably not a bad deal. Most of the body panels were here. So yeah, I don't think we did too bad with it, considering. A lot, pretty rough shape, I guess, as far as for being in a barn. I guess as far as. Okay. Yeah, so can't do anything about that exhaust, unfortunately. That's kind of a bummer. So might be a little bit louder, I guess, as far as unusual. It's coming straight off the turbos. Let's deal with the tires for the back. I know the one rim is bad. We already confirmed that. So we need a 21-inch rim. And I'm just going to get a simple one, so we don't have to spend too much on it. So it's going to be a temporary. So let's go to the rim shop. We need a 21-inch rim, and I think I'm going to get a black one of this one right here. That'll work. So let's get one 21-inch rim. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any 21-inch ones in here. Let me see here. So I think we're all good to go for the rear, at least anyway. Let's put this one back together. Yep, we're going to use the same tires on this one. We'll keep the scuffs on there. Cool. Get those put back on. Yep, just put a nice inexpensive temporary rim on that one. Let's say the other one was bad. Kind of like a full-size spare, you know? That works out. So, yeah, this one piece of exhaust. Put that on. And I'll get one for this one, too. At least we'll have that much in there. Yeah, we at least have that much on there. Just can't get this part here, for whatever reason. Okay. So back end should be good to go. Let's work on this front end. Go ahead and get these rotors machined. We'll get some new pads. Keep going to the wrong one. Get some new brake pads. Get some new wheel bearings. Just one. And I think I'll get 2 new caps, yeah. That'll work. Okay. Next rotor. Yeah, so let me take a look. Did I have both caps off here? Yep. Get those two replaced. One good one there. Alright, we're good. Good deal. Alright, let's pull that one off and let's put those back on. Fresh rotors, new pads, caliper. You know what? We gotta fix those up. I forgot about that. Freshen these up a little bit. Yeah, so based on the condition of the parts here, as far as I don't think we got this for too bad of a price. On 93 grand. Kind of makes me a little uneasy, I guess, as far as we're not being able to replace the full exhaust, but man, what can you do? You don't have the DLC, you don't have the DLC. Who'd have thunk it? Some pads, reset caliper and cylinder, and we're ready for tires. Let's go check, see what's up with these front tires. Sweet, let's get those on the front. There's one rim cleaned up. Probably want to paint that front bumper at least. Get it the same color as the rest of the car. Alrighty then. Cool. She's looking good. A little bit of TLC against the first inch. She's looking mighty fine. Let me pull this hood off. And take that off. We're going to paint that front bumper. Not what I meant to do. Let's go to the paint shop and get that painted. So we need the hood. So we can get this color. That'll be in our swath. Now we can paint the front bumper. Same color. Indeed, there we go. Pearl. Very nice. Alright, cool. Now we can put that back on the car. A little bit tacky yet, so we gotta be careful not to wreck it. Symbol. Front bumper. Nice and painted. Very nice. Cool deal. Alright, so I think we're about ready to see if we gotta get some fluids into this thing. Yeah, that's what I forgot. Gotta get some fluids in there. Some motor honey. Get your motor honey. Let's make sure she starts. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Starter? Did I forget to put a starter in? I bet you I did. Actually, it would have gave me the engine can't be started. So what the heck did we miss? Okay, so even though it doesn't start, let me see if it will give me an indication if I try to drive it. Maybe it'll give me a clue. I did miss the starter. What the heck, man? Oh my god. So usually it'll bring up engine can't be started, but apparently that was the case. So at least it narrowed it down for us. At least it narrowed it down for us. Now, it may not let us drive this because we don't have all the exhaust in there. That might be an issue. Yep. So it's not going to let us drive it because those are missing. Okay. Well, at least we know that now. We already confirmed that. And I figured that was going to be the issue. So does it start now, though? That's the other question. Good deal. Hear that turbo kicking in. Okay, so she's a runner. So what we can do, at least as far as get this over to the dyno and confirm. Probably won't get 100% of all the power because it is 96% build. It's not 100% build on the engine, but it is green. So let's get this over to the dyno and test that out. Try that out. Oh, and it won't let me do that either because that's a bummer. Well, we already know, we can be assured as far as we're not going to get the base power out of this deal, which is 783. So it'll probably be under that, just due to the fact that the engine itself, I guess, as far as is not 100% build. So we get a rough idea, I guess, as far as about it anyway. Yeah, so about the only flaw with this turbo C8 configuration, I guess, as far as if you don't have the Lotus DLC, obviously you can't finish the car. So about the only flaw to it. So what are we worth now? 93. Don't feel like we put a whole lot into it, I guess, as far as because we had a lot of the parts. We were either able to fix them or we had them in the warehouse. So we made a little bit of money, I guess, as far as on that there, as we can see. No performance parts in it. We can't test it out on the track, unfortunately, due to that missing exhaust, but there should be. So let's just make sure we don't have anything left over here. Looks like it's all scrappable. Yeah, those spark plugs, yep, we're good to go. So we didn't leave anything off the car. Leave the license plates and all that stuff off it. So overall, do we ever need to weld the frame? I don't think we did. Nope, we didn't need to. So all the other parts, I guess, as far as that includes suspension parts or whatever, that would be that value. So pretty much everything else is in the green. We're 85% on the body. We could probably fix these body panels up. Guess we could do that. Let's move this back over to A. Let's do that. That'll probably add a little bit more value to it. So let's take the hood off. We did repaint that, but yeah, let's get these panels fixed up here really quick. Fender. Sweet, yeah, we'll leave the plates off it. We'll leave that up to the new owner. Now we're at... made about 10,000 more, roughly. So what was that? 59, 73. What's that math on there? No, if it was 10, 6, a little bit more than 10 then. So it'd be about 12,000 more. Not bad. I guess just fixing up those body panels on there. Definitely give us a little bit more money doing that. Okay, cool. So other than that temp rim we had to put on the rear, because that one, the only one that was bad. Yeah, this was not a bad buy, I guess, as far as for barn find, I guess, as far as on that. She turned out pretty good. Go ahead and send it off to our new owner. That's not what I wanted. Indeed. Ding! Happy new owner. We've got another car here to work on, and that is the Koenigsegg, I guess, as far as in our parking garage. We got this guy. This one was a... oh, it doesn't tell me here. Let's get it out, and we'll take a closer look at it. This one, I think, was an auction. This one's in the junkyard. And we did acquire it for... we're in the hole currently. 32,000. And right now we're in a hole with it. We'll see if we can fix this up here a little bit. Let's fix her up a little bit. Being the junkyard finds probably, yep. So pretty much the whole thing's been stripped. Got the crank in it and the block. Probably fix that up there. We might even have this engine already built. We do. So this engine, we already have one built. We can slap that in there. I think that was one of the reasons I bought this one from the junkyard, because we do have this engine right here to slap in it. Cool deal. I'm going to pull that out, actually. So let's get this one. We need to get this thing a bath first. Let's get her over the car wash real quick and give her a bath. See what color she is. Looks like it's going to be green. Maybe of the metallic nature. Let's see what we got here. Uh-huh. Indeedly do. So, looks like we're going to probably have to weld the frame. Yep. We'll do that. Get this interior. Yeah, I can definitely see how jagged the body panels are, I guess, as far as on that there. We'll have to get that frame welded. There we have it. Let's get this over to A. Let's weld this frame right away. Get that all good to go. 2,500 to get her straightened up. Awesome sauce. Okay, so that's confirmed. The frame is good. Body panels. Have we got any body panels we can fix up on this thing? Fix that up. What about the rear bumper? Ooh, rear bumper is not good. What about so the front was still missing. Windshield needs to be replaced. Let's get a new windshield on there. So I did not clean out the inventory as far as prior to working on this one. I should probably do that. Let's get a new windshield for this car. Go over to this body shop, that car, and that windshield. Woo! Good chunk of money, I guess, as far as on this car. A lot of sticker shock. Okay, so what else do we need on this thing? Hood, front bumper, fender. I'm gonna look and see if I have any of these parts in the warehouse. We got the door. So the clamshell was repairable. We'll get over here and see what is fixable on this thing. Clamshell. Saw that one fender too. I'm gonna pull that off. That little dinky guy. That's fixable. It was missing on the other side. Yep, completely gone on the other side. Okay, let's see which of these parts that we do have in the warehouse. Okay, sticking a little initial. What do we got? Residual inventory, I guess, as far as for the lumps and eggs. Front bumper. Front hood. We need this right headlight. I wonder if that's the tuned one. Yep, it's probably going to be that tuned one. That's what I figured. So we need this one. Oops, got to pick the car first. And it's going to be that guy. Yep. Okay, so we got this door. Had one in the warehouse. That fender. That one was fixed. We're good there. That door. Clamshell. Got that fixed up. Yeah, I think we'll definitely go with this metallic green. We repainted that color. So these tail lights are no good. Those are not fixable. Okay, so I think I've got some in the warehouse. Order those up. I'm assuming those are probably going to be in here too. So right? Oh, of course they are. Of course they are. Don't be ridiculous. So window. We didn't have the window. Let's get ourselves a window. Go back to this. That store. This car. Need a winder. Alright. And let's get all the glass here too. So we need this window. Oh shoot, hold on. Gotta get it this way. Yep, get that rear window. This one definitely need a lot of help being a junkyard find, that's for sure. That's to be expected. So, looks like we got all the body panels on there. Let's see how, what's our condition on the body. 92%. That's acceptable. Interior needs some help. So we have no seats, but we do have steering wheel. Okay, let's do this. That should get our interior in good shape. Frame. Oh, so the only 79. That must be for the wheel. Let's do disassemble. Let's take that off there. Yep. Let's probably bring the rest of the interior down. Further away. Confirmed. Alright, so now we just got the other parts to work on. Okay, let's get this thing lifted up. Get this engine pulled out. We got the one from the warehouse, so we can just slap it in there. We're good to go there. Yeah, unlike the C8, this one's a little bit more rougher shape, being from the junkyard. So let's pull this out. Okay, she's out of there. What about this? Oh, was that missing all the clips? Probably was. Alright, let's see if we can get that fixed up. So we got the one drive shaft, that was good. One drive axle. So we needed one new drive axle. Get that on the list. Go back to this shot. Okay. That. Okay, so there's that. So this one needs both fuel tanks. Take care of this fuse panel. So not very much in here anyway, so we'll just go ahead and yank these out. Fix this up here. I think I need to get that fixed up. Alright, put that back in. And get ourselves some new fuses and relays. I know the fuse panel is going to be good to go in here. This should have one on the front there too. It's actually tucked in on the driver's side. So we'll get this reservoir. This one also needs an ECU. That reservoir. We're already here, so we'll go ahead and get the ECU right away. Alright, and we'll get the reservoirs. Let's deal with these fuel tanks though. So we need that fuel tank. That fuel tank, we'll also need a pump. Fuel tank. Fuel tank. And let's get a fuel pump right away too. That's got to go on the one there. Cool. So there's all that. I think we're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and plop this engine in. And we'll work on the rear suspension. I think I could use a little bit of help. So we get our crane. I did pull that out of the warehouse, I think. Yep, that's 100% build. Right straight up from the warehouse. Had this pre-built. We got that done at least. Very nice. Alright, let's work on this rear suspension. Needs a little bit of help. Got some parts that were not very happy. Let's go ahead and see what we can get fixed up here. These can be machined. We'll go ahead and get those machined. We'll get some new pads. Alright. I think we're pretty good to go. Let's go get this put back together. So, knuckle. Both knuckles repaired. Back and plate's good to go. Hubs. One was bad. Okay. So let's get our gearbox in there. Oh, that was not happy. Okay, so we need a new gearbox. Do I have one of these in the warehouse? That's the question. Oops, let's do this. Put that on the list. And let's see if we do have one in the warehouse. I do not. What I will do, hold on. Yep, I had to repopulate that. So we do have 2 of them in there. Sometimes that helps. It gets as far as to do that to confirm that you got some in the warehouse. Brand new gearbox from the warehouse. Okay, put our drive axles in. We did have to buy one new one. One of them was not happy. Oh, did I miss? I must have forgot to put the bearing in here. Got the bearing. Now we can put the... Oh, shoot, I put the wrong one. Hold on. It switched it on me. Hate when that happens. Okay, now we can do our exhaust components. I need that, that, and that. All separate pieces here, so we got that part, that part, that part, and that part. Okay, should be able to update our list for that gearbox. We got one left in there. Get this all put together. Wait. Oh, don't. Oh, almost forgot the starters. Put that starter. We didn't have a starter, so we'll have to get one out of the warehouse. Got plenty of V8 starters. Been doing a lot of pilfering over in the barns. This starter is easy to forget, I guess, as far as just do this position there. Alright, let's do some rear tires. Big guy here. Looks like the rim should be repairable. Okay, let's put those scuff tires back onto these refreshed rims. Still got the front end there to work on, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. This one we might actually be able to take it to the track too. Unlike that turbo-powered C8 that we worked on earlier. Cool. Rear end should be done on this thing. Okay, and we can work on the front end. Yep, rear end looks good. Alright, let's work on this front end. I don't know why I brought that down. I'm gonna have to put it back up. That rim's repairable. Cool. This subframe looks like it's not good. Nope. Bummer. So, subframe, let me check this. Where's that subframe at? That's an H. I'm pretty sure I don't have one of these in the warehouse. Nope. So we're gonna have to buy a new subframe. Not the bueno. Alright, let's see what we can get fixed up over here. Caliper and cylinder. Hub. Back and plate. Upper control arm. Other caliper. Other cylinder. that back in place. Upper control arm. Bottom control arm. Both knuckles. Bottom. I only counted one knuckle that was good. Nope, take that back. There's the other knuckle. We're good. Both knuckles are in there. Okay, all those parts are done. Alright, so we got one rotor that can be machined. Let's get some new pads. We need a new brake disc. Let me see what we got here. Ventilated, yes. We need one of those. Okay, so we got to take apart these back assemblies. Got to keep it separated. Alright, let's take those off. So I think we got pretty much everything we need here to put this front end back together. I know I'm going to need tie rods and all that. We did have to buy a new subframe. So we need 2 radiators. Be able to put that pump in. 3-star in our module. Okay, we need 2 radiators. Wait, what? Hold on. Gotta move over this way. We'll get this container. Oh, somehow I got 2 on there. I didn't mean to do that. Don't know how that happened. Let's take that off the list. Only needed 1. Okay, now we're gonna need to get these radiator fan housings. Cool. Alright, so there's all that. I need a brake servo. I think I've got 1 more left in the warehouse. Actually, I think I might have used the last one. Nope, I do have a 3-star. You know what? We'll use it. I don't really want to, but we'll do that. So we should have it still on our list. Find some brake servos. Yep. So we'll leave that on there. So we haven't gone to the junkyard or checked out any barns today. Don't know if we'll need to, actually, because we had most of the parts in our warehouse already. Or we just simply went ahead and bought them. So let's get ourselves a battery in here. Plenty of those in the warehouse. Oh, we're kind of delineating out there. So we got 3-star. I'm going to try and save these to maybe put those in our own cars. This is going to be a flip car. Okay, so we got a battery. Let's deal with the front tires. See what kind of shape these front tires are in. Cool deal. Let's get those put back on. Get a status on our car once we get these wheels on. We're about ready to get some fluids into it. Oh, gotta check out that fuse panel there. I just saw that. That's the second one that we have in there. We already took care of the first one. This one here, and we got to deal with this one. Go ahead and take all these out. Fix up this base. Ooh, that is not good. Alright, so I guess we're getting a new one of those. Alright, so we haven't missed any fuses and relays today. It was the first time for everything, though. Okay, so there we have it. So let's get a status on here now. Oh my goodness, got it for 32,000. Now we're We made almost a $250,000 profit by fixing this one up nice, and we didn't put even close to that much into it. Not even close. Maybe 20,000, give or take, gets as far as into it. 30,000, something like that. We had a little over $1.5 million in the bank before we started on her. Let's see if we can do some tests on it. Engine was already built, just as far as we put it in there, so it should be good. Just to confirm, though. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get some fluids in it. Get some motor honey. That'll work. Okay, so let's check our status. Body's at 92. Frame's 100%. We got that welded. 98% on the parts. 100% on the interior. Not a bad deal. She cleaned up pretty nice for being a junkyard car. So I think what we're gonna do, might have to take that rear clamshell off so we can paint the whole car that color. I think that's the color we're gonna go with. I think that'll look good on this car. So this engine, we need to get that on the stand. This is the one we pulled out of it. She was pretty well stripped down. Yep, pretty well stripped down, as you can see there. But we'll build a new one, I guess, as far as to replace what we put in this car. Got the bare bones for it. Okay, so let's get this over to the paint booth. Okay, so that color, so it's metallic. That'll put that color in our swath now. Now we can paint the whole rest of the car. Now we could have probably, now that I did it that way, I guess as far as I could have just went whatever the default color was. I probably didn't need to repaint the rear clamshell. Yeah, so I could have just went and painted it whatever the default color was, which would have been that color. So that's the factory color. Yep. Actually, that's not even the right one. So we want this to be metallic, like that. So it wasn't quite right, I guess, as far as in the first place. So it worked out pretty good. We don't make any anything in additional, I guess, as far as painting the car. So we're still going to be just under probably 250, I guess, as far as on the overall profit. Let's get a final tally. Oh yeah, 247. We didn't gain much more, I guess, as far as by painting it, but we got to make it look good. Make it look presentable. Let's get this back over to A. And I want to make sure she starts. Fires right up. Sounds good. Alright, let's get this over to the dyno. Now it is a 100% green build on the engine and such, so we should be able to get all the power out of this thing. Let's get it over the dyno and see. One thing I did forget to do now that I think of it, on that C8 that we finished earlier, I forgot to do the wheel alignment. My bad. So we should be able to get all 1,014 horsepower out of this thing. Let's see what we get here. Class A 849. Cool deal. Yeah, so that all checks out. Got all the power out of that engine. Let's go get this over to the test path. line the wheels like I didn't do on the C8 that we worked on earlier. Oh yeah, she a little bit out of whack. I'll get her straight. There we go. Doing straight as an arrow now. Only thing left to do now that we got her dyno is take this over to the track and see what she can do. Let's go see what she can do. Do some practice on the quarter mile. We go against the Pagani Tempesta. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get this done. This ought to be a good matchup. Alright, here we go. She definitely got some giddy up. This puppy got some giddy up. Liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, let's do next component. Oh, so let's see if we can get all the Paganis. We got the Revolution, the Revolution, the Tempesta, and then this the base Hyra. If we can get all of them, that'd be cool. Let's smoke them all. Let's just smoke them all. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I think they got us by a nose. By a nose. I kind of slept there a little bit. I wanted some redemption off of that one. That was not by a whole lot. Yeah, I want to do that one again. I think I slept there just a tad. I feel like that was a better reaction time. Definitely. Just came down to reaction time that last run. So, kind of flip-flop the table there. Alright, sweet. So can we get the Hyra? No, but we can get the drag van. If we can beat the drag van. This one has a turbo, twin turbo in it. Alright, here we go. Oh, got a little anxious there. It's a nice little hot rod. Dig it. We got one of these of our own. Ooh, get to go against the little brother CCX. So this one be the top tier, gets as far as the coinciding Agera. This is the turbocharge, gets as far as little brother. Let's see if the turbocharge, we can beat the turbocharge. Little brother. What's up, little brother? Hell yeah, so we got basically a 9.5 second car. Alright, who's next? It's another CCX. Revolution, we already beat him. I want the Hyra. Give me a Hyra. Oh, C1 Corvette wants a piece of us. That's a supercharged LS. We'll give the C1 a chance. Feels good, man. It's a nice little hot rod. Let's do. Oh, we got the turbocharged. On my own thing, so got a turbocharge. Got quite a bit of tuning on that thing. Let's see what we got. See what we got for this turbo. Oh, got anxious, got a little too anxious. I think it's just practice. We nailed it. Oh, baby. Yeah, definitely 9.5 second car all day long. Okay, what else we got? Got another drag van. Another turbo Camaro. There's the Hyra. Let's see if we can beat this one, then we've beaten all the Pagani's. Let's go. Oop, gotta shake out the butterflies, shake out the butterflies. Nailed it. We beat all the Pagani's. There's hardly a car that we've gone against that we haven't won against. Feeling pretty good about this car. So with that being done, let's do this. See how many people are still awake out there. We're going to sign up for this on the quarter mile. Class A, you betcha. Alrighty then. So let's put the prediction up here. Let's see how many people are awake out there. Alright, let's run through these and get so far to see who's who. Alrighty then, so going up against the drag van. Get our first race done. Still a little bit of time on that prediction there, folks, if you want to get it. So I just don't need a red light. Just don't red light. Shake it out. Get rid of all the anxiety. There we go. First race in the books. Pretty good run there. Alright, we got our first race in the books. We get to go up against a supercharged LS. I guess as far as in the 2012 Camaro. That's our second run. Let's see what we get here. Doing good so far. What do we got here for our second race? Okay, just don't red light. Shake it off. Got him. Nice. Beat him by a pretty good margin there too on that supercharged LS. Okay. Second one in the books. So we get to go up against another I don't know if that's the same drag van. See if we can beat him though. So we went up to him our first race. So this must be a different one because we beat the other one. Okay, here we go. No red light. Beautiful. Solid 9.5 second car all day. Okay, that's our third race, and for all the bells and whistles, we get to go against the Pagani Revolution. This is for all the bells and whistles. Here we go. See how well y'all predicted, I guess, as far as if you did participate. This is a fast little high rod, I gotta tell you. We beat every single car in all of our runs. Ching. So let's see how well all of you did, I guess, as far as on the prediction. Nobody was awake out there. Okay, so we're gonna choose the outcome. We're gonna say yes, we did make it. Nobody did participate, but that's okay. Going back to the garage with this car. I definitely need to clean out the inventory. We got lots of stuff here to scrap. So we're gonna get this one sold. Final tally, 247,000 profit after buying it for 32,000 at the junkyard. Got everything done to it. Wheel alignment, all that stuff. Took it to the track. Had some fun with that car. Ching. Nice. I think my next mark that I really like to hit on this thing, I guess, as far as the 2 million mark. We've done the 1 million mark already. We'll see a little bit of scrapping, and we'll see what we'll go from there. Alright. Cleared it out. Inventory is clear. So, where we are here now, folks, as far as we need to find ourselves a new project car. So I think what we'll do is let's go check out a barn. Let's see what we can find in the barn today. Yep, I am feeling kind of frisky today. Let's go ahead and get this guy. See if we can flip this one up. And we're going to put this one right in the garage. We're going to work on that right away. Cool, that'll sound good. And we're going to take our case and head on home. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get this thing running. Needs a little bit of help, but I think it'll be fun. So if we open up our crate, see if we can get out of our crate. We can always use some credits. Alright, we'll take our credits and our XP. And we got a car here to work on, so our inventory is clear. Let's see what we need on this thing. So I know we're missing some rockers. I think we're just going to go ahead and rebuild this guy. We'll probably just pull it out. Needs a little bit of refurbishment anyway. So let's get this up on the lift. I did not check to see if it had a bottom end on it. Probably should have. It's always a good idea to do that before you buy it. It does have a bottom end, so that's good. Thank goodness. I forgot to check that before we actually bought it. Move this over to A. Ran whatever oil it is in here. Not a whole lot. It was pretty nasty what was in there. Now let's get this engine pulled. Now we got room to put it on the stand. Move this over to A. Let's pull this puppy out. Alright, she's out of there. You're out of there. Okay, let's get this on the stand. Let's break this thing down, see what we got. Engine block is beautiful. Let's go get these all fixed up. Both carbs are good. Blam! Alright, cool. Let's get this back on the stand. Get her all back together. Okay. Crank was good. Deal. Pistons. We're gonna have to get some new ones. That is a complete build. Freshen her right up. Okay, let's get this off the stand. And let me go take and look and see if we got to do any preliminary work in here. It's actually not too bad. I'm gonna fix those rims up too. Yeah, those rims look a little bit yucky. Let's go ahead and put this engine in. Slap her back in. 99% because we did use just those wires and the air scoop. I guess as far as it's not 100%, so 99, but still a relatively green build. Not too shabby. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Cool. Let's button up our bottom end. Get this thing a bath, and do we gotta weld the frame? Actually, the frame is not in bad shape, 92%. Frame's in really good shape, but I might weld it anyway, just for giggles. Just for giggles. Okay, so gearbox is refurbished. We got that one fixed up. Got our starter. There we go. Rear axle. I should probably check and see. I want to check out this rear end here. I think that should be repairable. So what I'm gonna do is take these rear tires off. Okay, rear end is serviceable. Good deal. Alright, let's go ahead and get that fixed up. Okay. So, one of which, let's see what we got here. So, drum brakes are good. We can machine these fellas. Get those machined. Good deal. Let's go get this put back together. Rear ends now refurbished. We got our shocks. Those are still in good shape. We got a fuel pump in this thing. Oh, missing a fuel pump. Let's go ahead and get a fuel pump. Tank looks pretty good. I'll take that. Let me fix these rims up here a little bit on the back end. But we'll just leave it that way. I think that'll be just fine. Let's put these scuffs back on the polished rims. Yeah, we got the one tire that's bad, but that's alright. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, trust me. Okay, slap them back on. Those rims cleaned up really nice. Okay, now we can get the drive shaft back in. We're good to go on the drive shaft. Got that all nice and cleaned up as well. Cool. I need to check out this fuse panel. I guess we got to get that from the top side. Need to clean up these front tires. I think these rims are going to be shot. Oh yeah, that's definitely shot. Okay, so... Bummer. Alright, so we're going to get a new rim for that. That one should be good. Remachine those rotors. New cap. Put some fresh grease in there. New pads. Oop, we gotta fix up these calipers. And so we had one caliper that was bad. Oh, nice and fresh brakes. Brakes should be able to work nice now. So we need a servo. Son of a gun. We're gonna have to buy that one because we don't have any more in the warehouse. Hate when that happens. Okay, so new pads. New wheel bearing on this side. Pack that full of grease. Cap it off. Okay, new caliper. So wait, alright, let's go deal with these rims. So we need a 14-inch one of these. Just one. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go put these back together. Alright, get those slapped back on. So other than getting a radiator in there, we gotta check out that fuse panel. Finish up the exhaust. We should be pretty good to go on this car. Yeah, let's get this exhaust. Speaking of which. So we need that fella, this fella, and that fella. Go to the store, and I don't think I have any of this stuff in the warehouse, so whoops. Also need to go into the store. Get 2 new ones of these, and 2 new ones of those. And all brand new exhaust. Okay, that should be our bottom end. Everything else should be up at the top end. Okay, what do we got left in here? So we got a brake servo. We have to buy that, unfortunately. Now I got 3 of them in here. That's funny. Servo. That'll be able to stop this puppy. So we got coolant reservoir. Able to hold some of that. Okay, we need a power steering pump, or power steering reservoir, my bad. Alright, let's get one of those. That's for cherry juice. Let's slap that in. And, oh, it's a radiator A, not a C. Okay, we don't have any more of those in the warehouse. So, get ourselves a radiator A. So it's a modern radiator. Not the classic. Good deal. Sweet. Alright. So there's that. I think we're good to go there. Now we can just get some fluids into it. Oh, we need to check out this. I almost forgot. So is it only missing one fuse? Interesting. Okay, so let's do that. Grab ourselves for one fuse. We'll do an electrical test on that just to confirm. It's all good to go. Might have to replace more than that. I don't have to pull them all off if we don't have to. Alright, so there we go. Let's get our fluids into it. Let's get some motor honey. Kind of dig the position of the fuse panel, I guess, as far as being right there instead of under the dash or even in the engine bay. That should be all the juices. See if we can do some tests on her now. Can't be started. Son of a gun. So let's do an electrical test and see if there's any fuses that are bad. That could be related to some fuses being bad. So there's the one I replaced. There's one. We got one bad relay. Okay, we'll get that one replaced. Alright, let's see what we got here. That is not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So, let's see, where's that bad relay? That would be that one right there. Okay, let's get a new relay for that. So that's going to be this fellow. Just that one little relay, I guess, as far as what's causing it not to want to start. Isn't that crazy? Whoops. Our cover back on. So that's confirmed. We had at least one bad relay. Let's see if we can do some tests on her now. Still can't be started. Well, son of a gun. But we definitely missed something on here. I know I got the clips, got all the plugs. Battery. Just dawned on me. We don't have a battery in it. No battery. Alright, let's go get a battery. Just dawned on me. There she be. Alright. Now she should start. Let's go see if we can do some tests on her now. That's better. More better. One is good to go. So the engine itself is not 100%. It ended up being 99. So if you were to take this over to the dyno, it's probably not going to get all the power out of it, which is the base power on this one, 659. So it's probably going to be a little bit under that. But let's go get this over to car wash. Give her a bath. Clean out the interior as well. Let's give her a little bath. Probably getting a wheel alignment on it as well. I don't even think I need to paint it. Look at that. It's a beautiful shape. Beautiful shape for a barn find. Beautiful. Just need a little shine on it. Let's get the interior. Just need a little TLC on the suspension and the engine and such. There we go. Very nice. Alright, let's go get this over to the test path and get the wheel alignment. And we'll send it over to the dyno. A lot of whack on the suspension, as to be expected. Okay, should run straight as an arrow now. Okay, let's get her over to the dyno. And let's see how much lower than the base power that we get. So 659 is going to be a little bit under that as far as the fact that the engine is only 99%. Let's see what ends up being here. 22 horsepower less, I guess, as far as based on that. Still not terrible though. Still a Class A 569. Not too shabby. Really cool color on that thing. Not bad for this barn find, right? So let's make sure we didn't miss anything in our inventory. First, we needed to have on the car. I think we're all good. Most of that stuff is just scrappable. Alright, let's take it over to the strip and have some fun with it. Now that we got our dyno. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Do some practice runs. Alright, let's see what we got here to do. Some practice runs here at the corner mile. Get to go against the SS Turbo Camaro. Got a little bit of tuning to it. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Oh, got a little exciting, got a little excited. Shake out the butterflies. This thing's a rocket ship. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oh, we actually got beat. Damn, son, look at that. We're almost dead even. 10, 9, 2, 23. 136 to 144. We were dead even. That is insane. Okay. So we get to go against the C8 Turbo. Got a lot of turbo. That's our second turbo car. That's our C8 Turbo. We can beat this turbo. Still in the left lane. Oh, he got us. Fair and square. He got us fair and square. Man, he smoked us too. Holy smokes! Yeah, that turbo's got some gusto. So we got supercharged LS this time, I guess, as far as on the 2012 Camaro. Kind of going easy on us now, I guess, as far as on the turbos. I think we got him. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, the turbos are definitely beating us. What else we got? We got a ZL1. What about the rest of the mod? What are the C1s and the rest of the mod? It's got the LS supercharged and that's C1. Oh, we get to moving over to the right lane. We're having too much luck over there, I guess, as far as in the left lane, I suppose. Nope, I got anxious, got anxious. Oh, the C1 even got us. What the heck? That was surprising. Didn't do too terrible on the reaction time. Beat us about a 10th. Roughly a 10th there. Wow. That was unexpected. So, try the Mustang GT Supercharged. Supercharged Mustang GT. This is kind of the fake Mustang. Go in this view. You know what? Just realized it doesn't have a bumper on it. That's fine though. Don't need it. Adds too much weight. Too much weight. Oops, got a little excited there. Get him? We did get Mustang, supercharged Mustang. Got a really good reaction time there too. About a 10.9 car. A little bit better than a 10.9 on that run. Alright, who do we got next? Already gotta get the turbo, the turbos. Yeah. Ooh, we get to go against another Drag Nova. Pretty even matchup there too. Try that out. It's another Drag Nova. Both got the same paint scheme on it. Look at that. He's got a hood on his. Does he? No. Take that back. He's got a bumper on it, though. I feel like I left that off there as far as it reduces the weight in the back, I feel. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. Ooh. Got him fair and square. Very nice. So we were 569, he was a 593 as far as on the rating. Anybody we did not go against? Nope. That's pretty much it. Ooh, we get the pro car. So we can beat this pro car. This thing's usually pretty tough as far as because it's very quick out of the chute. Very quick out of the chute. And have a really good reaction time. Yep, he got us. He definitely got us. Little rascal. I don't know if we ever did build one of these for ourselves. I don't think we did. So it is a BMW. We need to find that thing and build one. Because those things are super quick. So pretty much identical, almost identical reaction times, and he beat us by that much. Kind of smoked us there. Alright, anything else? So we got a Pagani Hyra. Got a feeling he might beat us. He might. Hyra's a pretty fast car. Yep, there she goes. Still pretty fast hot rod with this Nova though. Here we go. That's a pretty quick car, I guess, as far as like that. So not super disappointed, I guess, as far as to get beat by that one. So that's another drag. Nova. Pro car already beat us. What about the Porsche? Let's do one more. We'll wrap this thing here up, folks. I had a lot of fun, I guess, as far as flipping some cars today. Yeah, here we go. You gonna beat the Porsche? It's like we beat the Porsche. Nope, he got us. 935 to an 852. Some good runs there. I think if we were to tune this car up, I guess as far as a little bit more, definitely have a good run in here. We got one of these in our own garage, I guess, as far as it's nice and tweaked. Got some performance parts onto it. That was super fun. Had some fun with that, I guess, as far as fixing that one up a little bit. I guess as far as to get some runs on the strip. So we did a couple cars, I guess, as far as today with our flips. So we bought her for just under 17. Got 20,000 profit, so we made more than what we paid for it. Just doing that little bit of work on it. I kind of expected to get around maybe 32 to 35, so that's actually a little bit better than I was thinking. Not super disappointed with that. Let's go ahead and sell it. Nice little flips today. So yeah, I got some scrapping we got to do there. I think I'll do that in the off stream. Once again, folks, very much appreciated for anybody that did drop by and stuck around, I guess, as far as for today's Mechanic Monday. We have this happening here on the channel every Monday, so if you're liking what you see, want to see more of it, make sure you hit the follow button on the channel, get the notification we're live. We did get some follows here today. I appreciate those follows. Hope you all have a marvelous night for your Monday, and we'll be seeing you for Trucking Tuesday, hopefully, here tomorrow, folks, here on the channel. Bye for now.